Have you ever wondered why your cat seems to have a love affair with your legs every time you walk in the door? Well, it turns out that these mysterious feline behaviors are not just random acts of affection. From rubbing against your shin to headbutting your hand, cats are communicating in ways we're just beginning to understand. In this video, we're unraveling the secrets behind 10 intriguing cat behaviors that have puzzled pet owners for ages. Stick around, because the reason behind number 1 might just change how you see your furry companion. 10. Marking their territory. Ever noticed your cat getting cozy with almost every nook and cranny of your house? It's not just a random display of affection. Your cat is actually claiming its territory. Cats have special scent glands located in their cheeks, paws, and under their tails. When they rub against furniture, walls, or even you, they are depositing their scent, effectively marking their territory. This behavior is a feline way of saying, "This is mine." Next time you see your cat making its rounds, remember, it's not just seeking pets or giving love. It's securing its domain. Dr. Shelby Neely, a renowned veterinarian, explains that this behavior is deeply ingrained in their instinct to establish control and feel secure in their environment. So the next time your cat rubs up against your leg, consider yourself an official part of their claimed territory. 9. Seeking attention. Cats are often seen as mysterious and aloof, but when they start rubbing against you, it's a clear sign they're seeking your attention. This adorable behavior is their way of initiating interaction and showing affection. By rubbing their bodies or faces against you, cats release pheromones and oils that not only mark you as safe, but also communicate their comfort and trust in your presence. It's like their own special way of saying, "Hey, I'm here, and I'd love some love." Next time your cat comes up and presses against your legs, they might just be asking for a gentle scratch behind the ears or some quality time together. This behavior is especially poignant in moments when you're busy, and it seems like they just know how to perfectly time their affectionate interruptions. So, while you're watching this video and see clips of cats eagerly rubbing against their owner's legs, understand that these clever creatures are masters of affection and have their unique ways of saying, "Please, pay attention to me." 8. Stretching their muscles. Cats are not just affectionate, they're also quite clever about keeping fit. When your cat rubs against various objects or people, it's doing more than just marking its territory or showing love. It's also taking the opportunity to stretch its muscles. This dual-purpose behavior is a smart way for cats to keep their agile bodies limber and ready for action. Whether they're reaching up to rub against your hand or arching their backs while brushing past the couch, each movement is a mini workout session. As you watch cats in slow-motion footage, you'll see the smooth, graceful extension of muscles as they rub and stretch. It's like watching an athlete in training, only much cuter. Each stretch is tailored to engage different muscle groups, from their whisker-twitching cheeks down to their twitchy little toes. This not only helps in maintaining their flexibility, but also aids in their remarkable balance and leaping abilities. So, if your cat offers a rub, remember it's part cat yoga, part affectionate gesture, and all parts adorable. 7. Communicating stress or anxiety. Cats often rub against objects or their favorite humans not just out of affection, but sometimes as a way to comfort themselves when they feel stressed or anxious. This rubbing can serve as a self-soothing behavior, allowing cats to calm themselves by releasing comforting pheromones into their environment. It's a bit like a reassuring pat we might give ourselves, providing a sense of security and familiarity in stressful times. If you're wondering whether your cat is feeling stressed, there are a few signs to watch for: excessive grooming, a sudden change in eating habits, hiding more than usual, or even more frequent and urgent rubbing against objects and people. These behaviors are indicators that your cat may be trying to cope with something that's making it uneasy. To help your cat manage stress, create a welcoming and stable environment. Keep their routine consistent, provide plenty of playtime, and consider setting up a dedicated space where they can retreat when the world gets a bit too overwhelming. Remember, a stressed cat will appreciate small gestures of comfort and stability, just like their human companions do. 6. Showing dominance. When cats rub against objects or people, they're not just marking territory. They're also displaying dominance, especially in a household with multiple pets. This behavior is their way of asserting control over an area, or even over other animals in the home. By leaving their scent, cats communicate to other pets that they are the top cat in charge of this space. In multi-pet households, you might notice the dynamic shift when one cat begins rubbing around more aggressively. The other pets might react by avoiding those areas or by attempting to mark them as well. It can lead to a fascinating dance of dominance as pets continually try to assert their own presence through similar behaviors. Observing these interactions can be quite entertaining and enlightening. You'll see some pets may respectfully back down, acknowledging the other's claim, while the more assertive ones might challenge the status by marking the same spots. This is not just a random act. It's a calculated move in the intricate social structure of your home's pet hierarchy. 5. Exploring their environment. Cats use rubbing as a clever method to explore and understand their environment. This behavior allows them to feel more secure and familiar with their territory, creating a detailed scent map of their domain. The process is quite sophisticated. As cats move around, they leave behind pheromones that give them information about where they've been and what's happening in their territory. It's almost like they have a built-in GPS system that constantly updates their mental map. Understanding this behavior can help cat owners appreciate the depth of their pet's interaction with their home environment. So, next time you see your cat methodically rubbing against furniture and walls, know that they are doing more than just stretching or seeking attention. They are actively engaging with their world. 4. Picking up scents. While it's common knowledge that cats use rubbing to leave their scent on their environment, they also use this behavior to pick up scents from their surroundings onto themselves. This dual-purpose action not only helps them mark territory, but also allows them to carry information about their environment with them. These scent receptors are located primarily around their face, particularly in the cheeks and forehead, which are the main areas cats use to rub against objects and people. The act of rubbing enables cats to collect odors on their fur and whiskers, which they can later analyze. This is crucial for their survival and social behaviors, as it helps them understand changes in their environment, detect the presence of other animals, and even identify potential threats or food sources. By observing your cat as it methodically rubs against items, consider how they are gathering a sensory snapshot of their surroundings. It's a fascinating display of how interconnected their sense of touch and smell really is, helping them navigate and understand their world more effectively. 3. Displaying affection. When your cat presses its cheek against you or weaves between your legs, these are signs of trust and love. This behavior is one of the most heartfelt expressions a cat can offer, showing they consider you part of their feline family. These moments are not only adorable, but also highlight the strong bond cats form with their humans. By rubbing against you, they are not only sharing their scent, but also reinforcing their emotional connection with you. Each nuzzle and rub brings your cat comfort and joy, much like a hug or a warm embrace would for us. Understanding this behavior can help deepen the relationship between you and your cat, making each interaction more meaningful and filled with mutual affection. 2. Asking for something. Cats are clever communicators, especially when they have specific needs. Rubbing can often be a signal that your cat wants something, such as food or to be let outside. This behavior is a gentle yet effective way for them to draw your attention to their desires. You'll see cats eagerly rubbing around their owner's legs right around feeding time, a clear indication that they're ready to eat. Another common scenario is when they rub against the door or pace near it, which typically means they want to go outside or come back in. These moments are not just cute, they are your cat's way of using body language to communicate their needs. It's similar to the way a child might tug at a parent's hand when they want something. By rubbing against you or a nearby object, cats ensure that their message is being sent as pleasantly and directly as possible. So, the next time your cat starts making figure eights around your ankles, take a moment to consider what they might be trying to say. It's their polite way of saying, "Hey, can you help me out here?" 1. Instinctual behavior. Rubbing is deeply rooted in the evolutionary history of cats, tracing back to their wild ancestors. This instinctual behavior was essential for survival in the wild and has carried over to our domestic felines. Originally, wild cats used rubbing to leave scent marks on trees, rocks, and other significant landmarks, to establish territory boundaries and communicate with other cats without direct contact. This helped maintain social order and reduce conflict in the wild. Understanding this instinctual basis not only deepens our appreciation of why cats do what they do, but also connects us to the rich and wild history that shapes our pets' behaviors today. So, when your cat rubs against you, remember it's a sign integrated into their DNA, a legacy of their wild ancestors. So now you know why cats rub against you. Curious for more feline insights? Discover the hidden dangers in your home for cats, or learn 20 things you do that your cat actually loves. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with all things feline.